This movie is unique storytelling at its best. Hello everyone, welcome to I Just React and Review. My name is Ashmita and I hope you all are doing well. And today's review is of a Malayalam movie that I recently watched, which made me so happy. The movie that I'm talking about is Android Kunjappan version 5.25, directed by Rathish Poduval. And you know, when I saw the poster of the film, I thought to myself that yes, I know I'm going to be witnessing a unique film, so I had that frame of mind, but it still managed to surprise me and warm my heart. So without delaying this any further, let's deep dive into the detailed analysis. The storyline of this movie is, well, unique to say the least. The story begins as the director gives us a sneak peek of the relationship of a father and son who reside in Payyanur. Bhaskar Poduval is a stubborn old man and he has this fear that he is probably going to die alone. And because he has this fear in his heart, his son Subramanian, who is a very competent mechanical engineer, can never hold a job for more than maybe 3 or 4 months. He somehow always finds ways and means to ensure that his son quits his current job and comes back to him. And being the good son that Subramanian is, he always quits his job and comes back. But eventually his patience also runs out. He gets offered a really good job in Russia with a Japanese firm. He expresses his frustration and eventually ends up taking the job in Russia and moving there. Now, even though Subramanian is sitting in Russia, he is constantly worried about his father's well-being. He keeps appointing home nurses so that they can take care of his father, but Bhaskar, being so stubborn, nobody is able to stick with him for long. And then, as a solution so that Subramanian doesn't have to quit his job, he comes back home with the latest android robot that his company manufactures. Now, this robot is assigned to take care of the father, and what we witness is this beautiful relationship that develops between Bhaskar and this robot, Android Kunjappan. Now, why this robot is named Kunjappan, you'll understand when you watch the film. I mean, honestly, this is probably the best movie that I've watched about a robot and a human relationship. This movie is both directed and written by Rathish Balakrishnan Poduval, and I just want to tell him what a gem of a movie this is. Absolute kudos to him. This is such a unique storyline. I have honestly in Indian cinema not seen such a storyline. The entire writing of this movie felt so grounded and real. Nothing seemed over the top to me. You know, the way it has been shown that the relationship developed between Bhaskar and Android Kunjappan, it felt real and organic to me. Plus, this overall storyline is so beautiful and unique. This is proof that there are directors and writers in the Indian film industry that can contribute so much more in terms of content. You know, honestly, after this film got over, the first thought which came in my mind, actually the second thought, the first thought was, wow, what a film. The second thought that came in my mind was that how ahead of its time the Malayalam movie industry is. I actually checked the entire budget of this film. This film has been made within the budget of 3 crores. That's it. And look at what a masterpiece this is. The direction of this film is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, you see both parallels. You see Bhaskar's relationship with his actual son Subramanian, and then you see how beautifully the relationship between Bhaskar and this robot develops, and Bhaskar starts considering him as his son. The direction of all the scenes between Bhaskar and Kunjappan are my favorite in the film, my absolute favorites in the film. This is such a rare and unique film. I was so happy. While shooting this right now also, I'm feeling so happy that, you know, there is a film like this that got made from our country. The movie is edited by Seju Sridharan, and I honestly do not have any gripe with the editing. I think the pacing was perfect. All the scenes were put together really well. It did not feel slow to me at all. If I put in my fine lens, then yes, I could probably say that maybe few sequences could have been cut short to make it more concise. But honestly, the film overall made me feel so good that I honestly don't want to nitpick. You know, unless the flow of the film is really really off to me as an audience. I think it's fine. And what I particularly really liked about the edit was that equal importance was given of Bhaskar's relationship with Android, Kunjappan, and his relationship with Subramanian. And because so much time was invested in developing both the relationships, the final ending climax felt so wholesome to me. Bijibal has given the music for this film, and the placement of the songs are so nice, and overall the songs are so much fun, especially the song where Bhaskaran and Kunjappan's relationship is growing, and it's been shown how their friendship and bond is growing. I really like that song. The lyrics of that song are also so beautiful. The music that has been given in the emotional scenes, fantastic. Overall, in context of the whole film, more than the background scores, the songs were a standout for me. The cinematography. Now the cinematographer is the same guy who did the camera work for Takeoff, and oh my goodness, what a contrast. I absolutely was taken aback. The comfy, cozy feeling of Bhaskar's home is so well shot, so well captured. Everything from the kitchen to his dining room to his bedroom to the compound, every goddamn thing about that house was captured beautifully. This movie really is a treat for the eyes. I think both the worlds were captured so well. You know, Subramanian's world in Russia, his entire storyline going over there, and Bhaskaran's entire storyline going in Payanur. Both of them so distinctly and beautifully captured by him. Whew! The performances, the biggest surprise for me in this film, more than Sobhan Shahir, because I was really excited that Sobhan is part of the film. But who took my breath away, who snatched my wig away, was Suraj Venjaramudu. When I say I was shocked, I was shocked AF. After the film got over, as is my habit, I checked the credits and I realized that Suraj is the same guy that I witnessed in the driving license trailer. Oh my god. Firstly, kudos to the makeup department. Really. I would have never guessed this is the same guy, because of course I have really not watched his film, so it was a shock for me. How well he has portrayed the character of Bhaskar. He deserves all the awards and accolades. He nailed the character of the grumpy old guy to perfection. His entire body movements, body language, the way he talked, the way he looked, his expressions. I mean, I actually believed he was that old man. For me, he's the best performer in the film. Next, of course, Sobhan Shahir. What a natural. I think at this point, I have run out of praises for him. He's so good at what he does. And I'm really happy that the Malayalam movie industry has recognized his talents and is giving him such really amazing roles. I mean, these kind of humble roles are really his forte. It suits him so well. He was fantastic. Absolutely no complaints. It just makes me want to see more and more of his films. Then we have Kendi Zirdo, who plays the character of Hitomi. She is Sobhan's love interest, and she's also like his colleague in the movie. Beautifully done. She is so charming. She has a great screen presence, and her dialogue delivery was also great. Then you have Seju Kurup in the supporting role, who plays the character of Prasanna. He's there to give you the comedic relief, and you know, the comedy in this film is so subtly done. It's beautiful. It's not forced on you, but you will laugh. And Seju's character is a big contributor to that. We also have a bunch of other supporting cast who have smaller roles, but they have also nailed their part. And all of the supporting characters are a big part of the comedic relief that this movie brings you. Also, big shout out to the little boy Suraj, who actually played the role of Android Kunjappan, the robot. Of course, he didn't have to emote anything because he was wearing that robot costume, but just to get all these body movements right and to don that costume for so long and to act, I think he deserves a round of applause. This movie is streaming on Amazon Prime and it's a must watch. And you know, apart from being a heartwarming story, there are so many dialogues in the movie that are extremely relevant. You know, these dialogues and the situations are so subtly said in the film and also sort of packaged as a comedy scene, for example. But it does have an impact. Just to give out few quick examples, a scene where the robot is not being allowed inside the temples because he doesn't belong to that faith. Bhaskar discovering Facebook and casually making the statement that, oh, this is something that can be used to stalk people. which is true when Kunjappan says that in future there would be no discrimination basis on caste and religion, and people can do freely whatever they want. People can marry whoever they want at whatever age they want. I mean, yes, it has been said in sort of a comedic way, but it does have a lot of social relevance, all these dialogues. And there are many such dialogues in the film, but it is not trying to be preachy. These are the dialogues which are said in course of a normal conversation, and that's what I liked about this film. The importance of family relationships, the importance and the depiction of how a human being needs another companion to share his or her feelings has been so well shown. If you have not watched it, please do watch it. And for those of you who have recommended this movie to me, a big thank you. So yes, that was my analysis and perspective on the Malayalam film Android Kunjappan version 5.25. What a beautiful, beautiful movie. I absolutely loved it. And if you've enjoyed this review and have come till the end, thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.